Hey everyone, it's Wednesday. You know what that means. It's patch day. So let's get into it. Hey everyone, LongTime here. And first things first, we're gonna go over the summons for this upcoming week with the new patch, and we're gonna try and make sure that you guys are pulling on the correct banners for the things that you want and avoiding the bad ones. Okay. So yeah, we're just gonna go over them one by one and go through everything. Okay, so we have Elena's normal banner here. As you can see, there is the normal mercy bar. It is different though. If you want to mercy Elena, this is your only option. Unfortunately, instead of going 5 and then getting a free UR, this is a full 20 mercy. It's going to go up by 5% for each pull you do. So if you want to guarantee yourself and not try and gamble and you don't have any paid Visor, this is the one that you would have to. This is the one that you would want to do. We have the 5-step of Visor. Be careful with this one. If you have any paid Visor, it will transfer it over into free Visor. So if you have a bunch of free Visor stockpiled, do this as much as you can. See how lucky you get. I was only able to do the first 3 steps so far, and I really did not get that much extra. I think it was like 130, 1400 for the second one. And then what was this one? I think I got like, I gained like 400 Visor. It was very, very small amounts gotten back, but hopefully you guys get more luck. I want to see if someone can get that 140,000 on step 5. The step up banner here. Okay, so Elena's step up banner, honestly, this is a trap. Don't go for it. The rates are not good enough. And all of the medals that you get for it are towards the shard stuff in the mog shop. You guys will see that in a second. Don't do the normal step up. If you want to try and get Elena, just do her regular banner. Work towards the mercy, because right now you're going to be spending this additional 14k Visor that'll just be gone. That could have gone towards a mercy instead. For this one here, if you have the paid Visor, this is the banner that you probably want to pull for if you want that extra amount. So basically, you got 2,000 paid, 1,500 paid, 1,000 paid, and you get 2 free pulls in the middle there with a step 5 guaranteeing that you're going to get a 40 shards for Elena. I was lucky enough, and I got lucky. I got her on the first one, so again, I will use streamer, content creator luck. Very happy. I was going to say that just I have a very strong light-based team with vision cards, so I was very happy that she came to me super easy. So if you have paid Visor, I would recommend this one. If you're using non-paid Visor, I would recommend just trying to chip towards her mercy. Okay, yeah, from what it seems like, you can't get her vision card here. Again, I could be horribly wrong, but looking through the drop rate in the stats, nothing shows any sort of vision card drops. So if you want to guarantee yourself the vision card, just do the 10k step up. You will be getting the special medals at the end to the mog shop that you can trade in for 10 of any shard of any unit or any vision card. We also got the, oh no, this one. I probably would not recommend this. There's no mercy for anything. It's just, no, I would definitely, this banner seems like a hard skip. One-time global festival, you are guarantee. There's no reroll. I would probably skip this as well. If you really want to go for a surefire, you are guarantee. But I think your Visor is better spent on this one still for the paid. 100 cost. Again, it's 3 steps. You need to spend 6k to guarantee a single one of them. I'm still saying that this one overall is the winner if you're going for Elena. You just get a bunch of extra resources in here. I think this one's just going to be hard to beat. We have 10 select. You are no, don't select. You are guarantee. All right, this is an interesting one right here. So for this one, you can select anyone that is not a limited time or a 100 cost unit in the game. So step 1, summon guaranteed UR of your choice. Step 2, guaranteed to obtain 80 unit shards of the unit of your choice in 2 slots, so 160 shards guaranteed. And then again, 240. 100 unit costs, and their unit shards are not selectable in the summon. Does not include collaborative or limited vision cards. So this is not a bad one, actually. Paid, still paid. But you are guaranteeing exactly what unit you want. I still don't think I could overly get behind this unless you're just prepared to get a crap ton of shards of a unit that you're really hoping to build. 10 URs guaranteed, 10 times reroll once. Drop rates, let's see for this one. Is Elena included in here? I doubt Elena is included in here, so no, I would skip this, even with the chance of a reroll. I would skip this. 10 units guaranteed. Elena's still not in here as well, but now you just don't have the chance to reroll. No, this one's also a skip. 5U. No, all these ones are kind of skippable. The 100 unit shards. The 100 unit shards that's usually not too bad of a deal. Like 100 unit shards is pretty solid. If you get any leftovers, you'll get them towards the Mog shop, which then you can use to exchange for other units. No, the 100 shards is not a bad one in my opinion. 50 shards, same thing, just free Visor this time. Then the Vision cards version, both paid and unpaid. Same with these, and yeah, that is the main pulls. And then you have the Gil ones down here. I've already done the ones for Elena and her Vision card respectively. For the Aeterna Puritas, you can get them there as well. We still have the Final Fantasy VII banner as well as the Christmas and Lara Croft. All of those are still there for a bit of time. But no, yeah, I would still say the main summons that you want to go for, again, if you're focusing on Elena, we would try and go for this one if you're not using any paid Visor. And if you are using paid Visor, we would try and go for this one. That is my recommendation for this current patch of what to pull for. Avoid the 9-step up. Don't do the 9-step up. It is a trap, I promise you. Before we go into specifically on how good Elena is and all the vision cards and everything, let's go into the far plane and see what we got. So in the far plane here, we can see that we have Porcelain Tower unlocked, as well as a new selection quest unlocked. We have now gained the Lightning. We have now gained the Lightning side to unlock Velna. So as you go through those, hopefully you guys have built up your MR and lower Lightning team. Yeah, you just chip your way through that. I have not started on that. I will get to that in the meantime. Luckily, the selection quests, they don't go away, so you can chip them as you wish. Going into that, the next part is the Porcelain Tower, Tower of the Visions, War of the Lions Valley. We have 2 weeks to complete this. As we said on Monday, that we have 20 floors to climb, including floor 20 having an EX and floor 10 having an EX. Let's see, some notable rewards. We got a MR10 guaranteed tickets, some tokens in there. We got no Visor yet. It's just all tokens. It's floor 5. We have another ticket. We have a couple Magicite XL tickets going through. A bunch of prisms and fragments. Some burst pots, as well as some TMR pots. Step 10, we get some more Visor. We get some nameless hero memories. Okay. We got a bunch of stuff. So far we're up to 3 of these plus 10 of these 10 pull tickets. Let's see how many we get in total. I think we are getting 4 in total. Another Visor at floor 15. So every 5 floors, we seem to be getting a nice little bump. Yeah, 4 of those guaranteed. I do not know the... Let's see, what is in the EX rewards as of yet? It seems like from the EX rewards we're going to be getting, not 100% sure. Not 100% sure, but yeah, the rewards are here. They're fun. I will be bringing out a guide for the tower this upcoming week. I will try and be getting that done nice and quickly. We'll only be going over the over difficult floors. Maybe I'll do a small write-up for everything. We will see. Let's check the Mog Shop. Let's see the Mog Shop and see what we're actually going to get for the tokens here. How many times we're hopefully not going to have to clear it. Okay, so Rainbow Vision, Fragment, Paradise, Azure. Nothing too crazy in the shop. Nothing too crazy in the shop. You know what that means? It means you probably don't have to climb it more times than what you want. I would probably go for the Blossoms of Paradise. You can go for the 2 rainbows if you are in dire needs of them. I know right now I have a lot of Rainbow Vision spheres, so that's not a big importance to me due to all the challenge boards that we get. We get so many rainbow spheres from that. Fragments. The Source Stones is always okay. And then I would probably clear out the King Armor and the King Burst pots from the Mog Shop. Speaking about it, while we're in the Mog Shop already, this is the Global Festival Medals D that we were talking about. Again, so you have a limit to 100 shards for every single character you are in the game. So these are going to be useful here. I've already picked up a couple of Starlight Elena's, sorry. It's just Helena, very close without the H. And then we have the Vision card version as well. If you need to build up your Smite the Darkness or Aeterna Puritas, or if you have any other Vision cards that you're currently working on in the backgrounds, these will be helpful from all the different pulls right now. Let's see every single banner that comes with it. The step up does, again, skip the step up. Don't go for it. Hard trap. The paid banner has it. It seems like most of the step up, so maybe you'll be able to get some of these while you're going for the Vision card that you want. And that, we have some UR costs, so yeah. Those are the kind of banners that you're going to be able to see that and be able to acquire those medals to trade it for any shard that you want. For this week as well, the daily purchase bonus is 5 Elena shards every single day, plus the regular, what you would see, tickets, prisms, fragments, 35, 5. That is what we usually get, spending a minimum of 60 Visor a day, buying a minimum of 60 Visor a day. The challenge boards are very good because I've fortunately already picked up all of this, so you can't see at the end. I'll show you the equipment, but Elena has her own specific sword, the Estrella Aurora. Very good sword. We will go over those stats in just a moment, but yeah, level her up to at least level 75, and get her specific job up to level 9, and you can unlock her boards. The Vision cards, get them up to, I believe, 70. No, it's somewhere in the Limit Break 3 range that you are able to unlock everything for both of the 2 new Vision cards. Silma has returned back, so if you had not originally finished your Silma, her bingo board is back, so you can complete that and get some free materials in there. So as you finish Elena's bingo board, you get the Estrella Aurora. It is just like Excalibur, that it goes level 1 to 30. Don't need to awaken it, don't need to smith it, don't need to do anything that. You level it 1 to 30 and it automatically maxes out all the stats. Fantastic, great. Any light slash attack, so basically besides Elena, this will be fantastic for Ramza if you want to play him Spellblade and you want to focus on his Light Blade, Banishka Blade, all of those sorts of things. His Ultima, since it's got a big whopping 182 magic, it also has 5 agility pre-built into it. So now with Elena, you don't need to worry about putting agility on your accessory or your TMR anywhere. It's 12 accuracy, 10 evasion, 10 crits, 10 slash and 10 light attack. It's a very, very good sword. Very good sword. Now getting into the thick of things. So we're going to now see how good is Starlight Helena. What does she bring to the table? So right now we see Starlight Helena, again, Azure Pathfinder, Kodadama Wielder, Rune Knight, move 3, jump 1, 100 cost, light element. Okay, so let's go over TMR first. We're going to go over it in order. For anyone that doesn't know, this is War of the Vision Calculator. It is a fantastic site. Bismarck always do a great job. I'm going to put the link down below if you don't know this website. So our TMR, Radiant Grace, Cloth, 422 HP, 8 defense, 3 spirit, 18 evasion. Lot of evasion. Big evasion. Ability increases light resistance, increases dark resistance, 20% 3 turns, as well as slash attack, 25 3 turns, 2 casts, 32 TP. So it's going to give you a big amount of AP back when you use it. Its range is bigger than just a single cross. The height is not the best, so I think you just have to be 1 up, 1 down. That's not too bad. It's not too bad, but it's big space, gives you a lot of room for comfort. She doesn't need the agility on her, so it's a good TMR. I think this will see some use depending on what you're up against. If you think you're gonna be facing against some dark teams and you're using a slash team, it's also got a big honking chunk of evasion on it, which is very nice. Interesting thing with her, very interesting thing with her, her armor that she uses. So she uses swords. So her weapons are not special. Anyone that uses swords can use that. So if you also want to cosmetic her, you can use anything. She can dual wield Excalibur. She can dual wield the Final Fantasy Tactics sword. You can make her look however you wish. But she uses helmets, not hats. So she can't use Sage's hats. So pretty much your only real big evasion piece for her right now would be ribbon. So hopefully you have a +5 ribbon done for her, as that's going to be her best evasion piece at this point in time. Let's go over her stats. Okay, so again, all these stats up here, it's a big convoluted mess. If you want to see what it looks like towards the end, you can look down here. So total max, total jobs when she's fully maxed out. Everything's gonna be okay. She's got a decent chunk of HP. She's got a decent chunk of HP. High magic. Pretty good evasion. Pretty good agility. 272 luck is all right. Her status resistance. Let's see. So she's sleep, paralysis, and a little bit of confusion. She takes extra strike damage, but she's got good resistance to magic, piercing, and missile. Darkness, as she is for all light units, and then she's neutral to slashing. So again, she's going to be more of an evasive unit anyways. So all that, you're kind of hoping for the dodges and hoping that she can take a hit. I wish my favorites resistance are charm, stop, and disarm. Those 3 I believe are the most powerful resistances in the game, as it stands. The sleep, stun, and confusion. Stun's not terrible, but I would have preferred one of the other 3, even partially. I missed a little bit when I was first doing this. Her master ability, again, the basic HP 10% for light, light attack 15 for all light allies, and then her herself gets an additional 10% agility and 10% magic attack for her master ability. Let's go into her skills. So we're gonna start with her support abilities. We have Astrea's Chosen, which eventually gets upgraded into Champion of Astrea when she gets into her EX. So we're just going to go over the upgraded version. Increases agility 12, slash resistance penetration 40, and then evasion 15. This is definitely going to be the go-to. I can't imagine you not picking this. The second option is a little bit more up in the air, depending on what you would want. From her Kodadama, she's got magic 30. Bathed in Starlight, nullifies sleep and stop. Nullify stop is pretty nice with the additional 12% HP. But still, the 2 that I would consider next are up and coming, which would either be Light Enhancing Rune, Light Attack 25, or Dark Resistance, Decreased Dark Resistance. Oh. No, I don't need her getting beaten up by darkness more. I stand corrected. Mid video, I stand corrected to myself. Then definitely I think the winner would probably be Sharp Mind, which would be increased spirit penetration by 40 and accuracy by 20. So Champion of Astrea and Sharp Mind, I believe, are going to be the go-to abilities for this. You technically could probably use a little bit of Dark Spirit's Blessing if you want to go for more of a tanky route and not try and push her evasiveness. for that extra Spirit 12 and Dark Resistance 12 to try and maybe not get one shot by Helena. But we will have to see. All right, next up, we're going to talk about Elena's counters. So we have Anti-Evil, which is new to hers. That's not really that new. It's pretty much similar to Counter Smoke that I believe snipers have. This will trigger before physical damage is actually dealt. So it's not like you get hit with physical and then they lower the accuracy. So she's got a 30% that physical attack, as long as it's within a 3 square range, will lower their accuracy by 25 before the hit happens. And then the second one is Kodadama Wielder, still ephemeral form, 20% to reduce all damage by 30%. And then Magic Commutation from, this is by far the weakest one. I would not even consider Magic Commutation. It would definitely either between Anti-Evil and Steeled Ephemeral form. If you're going to be going against heavy physical teams, Anti-Evil could be very, very good. Again, 3 range, so Sharp Shot's still going to get you anyways. Any range that's 4 or higher, not going to be able to trigger. I think I'm personally going to be running Steeled Ephemeral form, because that extra chance of 30% damage mitigation could potentially save you from getting one-shots, and then continue to just try and beat them with evasion. But again, that totally up to you depending on how you want to play her. But I would definitely recommend either Anti-Evil or Steeled Ephemeral form. Now for her main abilities, her basic attack is just a normal slash, no elements. Basic attack, not like Lara Croft, where she always shoots water damage, which is really, really impressive and really good for chaining. So we have Lux Overflow. Small damage increases light attack by 25 for 3 turns. 2 range, 6 cast, 14 AP. Good basic ability, even gives you an extra buff. Her self buff, evasion 25 decreases AP consumption by 33, 2 casts. Very good, again increasing her evasion more and more. She has Crystal Shine Bright, reduces counter chance. She's got 2 reduced counter chance abilities in this game. Range of 4, range height of 1, 2 hits, 3 casts, 28 AP, which will not be as bad, especially with this decreased AP consumption. Very, very nice. Damage is large and increases her agility by 25% after using it. So this is going to be a great opener to just like calm down their reflexes. Maybe not specifically reflexes its whole other beast, but that 25% of agility is very, very nice. Stella Maris, a little bit of a square only right in front of her, so actually like a little T. 3 cast, 32. Little buff, increases attack by 40%, magic 40%, and AoE resistance 20. So she can that's all right. So it doesn't have to be directly around her. She can be. It's really annoying when you can't get your character to the center of the T to be able to buff up your team. So now this allows her to throw it off 1 square. So pretty much you can always buff your entire team of 3 in a PvP settings with this, which is it's a very good buff. 3 uses. Gemini Blades, 4 hits, great for chaining. When it gets upgraded by EX, it goes from small damage to medium damage, so that's a good additional 44% up. Good. 3 hits, 19 AP, not even that expensive. 3 range, not too bad. And she gets guts. She gets Immortal Spirits. Oh, you give her the zombie mask, and now she's pretty much the exact same as you are, Zazan. I was 100% not expecting her to get guts. If I wasn't going to go for her already, just because I'm so heavily built into light base, just a form of re-raise, a form of guts is very strong in this game. Very, very strong. For her sub-jobs now, you have her Azure Pathfinder sub-job, which is a chance to inflict Immobilize, and then a Demon Human Killer. yeah, I probably would not go with this as your sub job. As much as the Star Supernova is, it'll actually probably do pretty good damage. The additional things that you get from Kodadama Wielder and Rune Knight are kind of too strong. The strengths that you would say for Kodadama Wielder are probably the nimble movements, the jump, and the move +1, as she kind of naturally has. Move 3, jump 1. Her movement is not the best, so this going her to a 4-2 is pretty sweet. As well as gaining Unbelievable Pain, 100% hit chance. Sure, it won't do the most amount of damage, but just having access to a 100% chance move is pretty strong. I doubt you're going to use the Confusion, Earth Rendering Pain, as it's more magic based. Sure, she's got very high magic stats. You could maybe see it used, but I would definitely see with her having so much slash resistance piercing that you would probably, most of her damage is going to be coming from her main job abilities. Spirit Breaking Pain, again, don't see that being used too much. And then Anti-Magic Wall, 50% damage taken for magic. Again, it's good against, if you want to survive against those Helenas. So yeah, I would say the Nimble Movement, Unbelievable Pain, and the Anti-Magic Wall are the main selling points for Kodadama Wielder. The main selling point for Rune Knight is Drain Evocation. Drain Evocation it's spicy. It's very, very spicy. It's range 5, range height 1, increases your magic by 100% and increases your slash resistance penetration. It gives her a way to heal herself, gives her great range, the best range that she can get on her job. And then her next turn will do unbelievable damage with her normal abilities. Banish Blade, Hazard Spell, Light Break Rune, Banish Blade. All this, not nearly as important. Banish Blade, I guess, would do really good damage to dark units. But Drain Evocation is really the main selling point for Rune Knight. So if you want a little bit more mobility and being able to deal with evasion, Kodadama Wielder is going to be probably your choice. But if you're there to punch a hole in the wall, and you're going to go for that Rune Knight. And for her Limit Break, again, another reduced counter chance by 50 to 100% for 3 turns, damage up 20, and then decreases agility, so a little bit of a slow of 20%. 3 hits, again, she's a light chaining machine. She's got a 4 hit, she's got a 3 hit Limit Break. That decreases agility in a cross position, so technically she can reach 4 away. Yeah, she's very strong units. Very, very strong units, be it magical based, chaining for light, slash. She's strong. Her vision card, Smite the Dark, 344 HP, gives her 16 extra base AP, and then 142 magic, so great stats. For all light units equipped by it, they get up to 20% magic and 5 evasion. For her herself, she's going to get 10 light attack and 10 critical rates, so 10 and 10. So far so good, looking awesome for her. And then for her party effect, luck up 35 for light units, again, which is going to help her evasion, her accuracy, same with your teammates as well. And then critical damage up by 13. So again, you get that crit, you're going to hit that extra little bit harder. Strike resistance. Strike resistance is okay. We really don't see too much strike unless you're going to be running into 2B and Tifa teams. Which again, it's helpful. 2B and Tifa are still very, very scary units, and they can hit pretty hard. There's not too much strike resistance in this game, so yeah, I definitely would say this is a very, very solid card for her. Okay, so Aeterna Puritas, we're going to be getting 371 HP, 5 defense, 120 magic. For any ice units, you're going to be getting 10% HP as well as 5%. Sorry, not 5%, but 5 hate up. So if you remember the Vow of Love days when you would basically throw Vow of Love on any tank that you wanted, yeah, so Ice now gets that into themselves. Freya herself gets an additional 10% accuracy and 10% missile resistance. And then for the party effects, we have slash attack 20%, and then we have wind resistance 10%. So it's not like Ice wasn't already strong against wind, and now they're really trying to assert their dominance there. helping with the slash attacks. This is a great ice tanking vision card for sure, especially if you're running Freya. She can be your tank, she can be your white mage. I'd say Freya really doesn't get the respect she deserves, but we're getting more and more good units in the game, so it's good to see. We're gonna quickly go over Velna as well. If you love Velna, go for it. Try and build her up. Try and make her work. Good luck on the selection quest for Lightning. I'm gonna try and have some stuff out about that in the near future this week. So for Velna, main job Lancer, sub job Dragoon, and Monk. She can wear hats, helms, cloth, and armor, so she can wear anything. This girl can wear anything she desires. And then what else? She uses spears. Clearly, her TMR is called Light Spear. Most weapon TMRs, unless they're for tanks and maybe mages, don't recommend them too often. 142 attack, 8 magic, 4 accuracy, 3 crit, increases accuracy for 30 when performing a critical hit for self. Yeah, I would definitely try and stick with one of the other lances, especially if you have the Final Fantasy IV lance. Just stick with that one. It's a much better lance. And then her master ability, 10 for lightning, 10 HP lightning, 15 lightning attack, and then defense penetration for 20 for herself. For stats, let's see her resistances. A little bit of slash, minus on pierce, some strike and missile resistance, and then negative for the magic. Her resistance status effects are to blind and paralysis, and a little bit of petrification. Petrification not very strong in this game, as I think Mustadio is the only usable character we have that can actually inflict petrification. If I'm wrong, say something in the comments down below, please. I had this conversation before in a Discord, and no one could think of anyone except for Mustadio's Seal Evil. Alright, so with her skills... With her skills here, you have Pierce Resistance, which turns into Swift Pierce Resistance. Yeah, much better. Instead of just 15 Pierce, you're going to get 15 Pierce, 20 Agility for 5 turns, and 40% attack for 5 turns. So kind of very similar to Garval's buff, where he gets that crazy amount of magic and the crazy amount of agility at the start of the turns for those first 5. Very, very good. Very, very good here. She can get a jump +1. Critical 25, strike 15, HP and HP. She has jump 1. Maybe jump 2. I'd probably just go for the critical rate, just because she seems like she is heavy in terms of the damage. So you know what? Let's just run with the damage if they're going to give us damage. Her counter abilities: counter thrust, damage piercing, Dragon's Blade. If you want to go for bigger damage, you could go with the counter thrust. In terms of survivability, I'd probably go with Dragon's Blade. I'd probably go with Dragon's Blade. The nice thing about it is that it actually is neutral to all, as much as she has good pierce for everything. I've seen some Dragon Blades do crazy damage. Plus, like, you get a hit, guess what? You're probably going to heal it all back if you have enough attack. For her basic attacks, for her main job, let's see. Her Night Hawk turned into Night Hunter. What did we get? Ooh, we got an extra range. So we're going to go up to range 5, and we're going to turn from small damage to medium damage. Sharp Spear, increasing her attack and her crit rate even further. More reason to use her Deadly Mastery. Just try and crit every single time. Earth and Glory, just a little bit of AoE around her damage. Vacuum Slash, piercing through. Again, more crit rate up, 3. If you can get people in a line, you can hit every single one of them. Obliterate, 91. Get a little bit of Doom in there. Only 10 AP too. 10 AP, not too bad. And then change formation. Oh. Okay. So like a little baby Ildira limit break. Change formation restores basically a quarter of her CT. A quarter of the full bar. Because again, CT counts up to 1,000 or to 100, depending on which way you want to count. Yeah, okay. Change formation is not too bad. It's kind of a little baby Rob TMR, Ildira limit break. Excuse me. Let's see. For her sub jobs, we have Burst Slash. We have Burst Slash here. 170 piercing knockback. Mana Strike. Lower that AP. Yeah, AP striking could have some use. And Shadow Stitch, Immobilize, again, too close. Might as well be playing off of her better range. Dragoon, I would probably, this is the one that I would almost for sure give her. You gain Dragon Standard, instant cast, you get move and jump, so now she becomes move 4, jump 2. Horizontal jump, you get a range 5, piercing. Yeah, I would definitely go with the Dragoon over top of having her Lancer or her Monk. Monk is, Monk has an option for store if you want to try and go for those one-shots. But I think in terms of flexibility, the Dragon Standard and the horizontal jump just make it very promising. For Dragoon. So that about covers Velna as well. Yeah, that about covers Velna. So that about covers our breakdown for this week. I will try and have another video out going over all of the Porcelain Tower. I will try and have a video coming out about Porcelain Tower as well as the Lightning Selection quest, trying to acquire Velna and see how far we can get with that. As well, I'm going to be having a recap about my class match experience this past week. I'm going to be doing that for every class match going forwards, as I do love PvP. This class match was going okay for me. I don't know, how is class match going for you guys? I would love to hear about it. I see about it in the Discord. I see about it with people that also play the game. But yeah, how is class match going for you guys? Because it should be the final day today. Let's see, how we doing so far here? How are we doing so far for class match? It hasn't been the greatest amount, but I've been I had a fun team. I've been using a fun team for class match. Yeah, it's okay. It's definitely not my best showing. Could have been doing a little bit better, but overall happy with it. But yeah, you should be expecting a couple more videos out. Definitely about the Porcelain Tower and the class match. We'll see if I can get to the Lightning Selection quest this week. If not, sometime in the near future. Yeah. Enjoy the rest of your day. Best of luck if you are pulling for Elena. I honestly wish you the best of luck. These banners is not the best, but I wish that they left a step up going towards the Mercy, and they left the Mercy the normal way with Elena. But you know what? It kind of is what it is, and we'll see what they do going forwards. Okay. Thank you very much, guys. I appreciate it, and I'll see you soon.